again, class 501. This is the first class of the last 100 segments, the last 100 classes. So, que nos cundan, eh? Right? We want these next 100 classes to be the best classes in the learning process in the history of the world of teaching languages. All right. Let's go to Learn to Speak Up, a review of list number 22 on page 52. ¿Tienes algún libro? Excuse me, do you have a book? Do you have a book? ¿Tienes libros? Do you have any books? No prestas atención en clase, hombre. You don't pay attention in class. You don't pay any attention. El ini es opcional aquí. You don't pay attention in class. You don't pay any attention. O sea, no prestas nada de atención. You don't pay any attention in class. No tengo mucho tiempo. I don't have much time. I don't have much time. No queda mucho. There isn't much left. There's not much left. There's not, there isn't. There's not, there isn't. There's not much left. There isn't much left. No quedan muchos. No. There aren't many left. There aren't. No digas aren't. There aren't many left. There aren't many left. ¿Recuerdas la focas en el zoo? The seals in the zoo. You go to the zoo, y la focas, aren't. So, hacen la contracción mejor que tú. Hasta la focas habla mejor que yo. Yeah, the seals speak English better than I do. Aren't. No quedan muchos. I say these silly things to help you remember, you know. Simply to give you instructions is not enough. You have to dress the instructions, vestir, los consejos, instrucciones, in a special way that, bam, you never forget. So talking about the seals in the zoo helps. All right, no quedan muchos. There aren't many left. Tenemos poca agua. We have little water. We have very little water. Tenemos un poco de agua. More optimistic. We have a little water. Yeah, we have a little water. Tenemos muy poco tiempo. We have very little time. Tenemos menos dinero que ellos. We have less money. We have less money than they do. Tenemos menos oportunidades que ellos. We have fewer opportunities than they do. Hay menos agua de lo que crees. There's less water than you think. You think there's a lot of water? Sorry, Charlie. There's less water than you think. Hay menos gente de lo que crees. There are fewer people than you think. Okay. Less than para singular. Fewer than para plural. There are fewer people. People siempre es plural, ojo. There are fewer pencils than last year. Now there are 19 pencils. Last year there were 20. We lost a black pencil. There are fewer pencils. There are fewer books now than, well, there are more books. Last year there were fewer books. However, native people make the mistake very often of using less instead of fewer. In fact, probably 70% of the time, native speakers say less people, and it's incorrect. It should be fewer people. Ha venido menos gente de lo que yo esperaba. Fewer people have come than I expected. There were less people. Había menos gente. There were less people than I expected is totally incorrect. But people say it all the time. Había menos gente de lo que yo esperaba. There were fewer people. Fewer. Para mí suena mal less, pero se dice, es como gente aquí, contra más le veo, más en vez de cuanto. And some people never say, cuanto más le veo, mejor me cae. Cuanto más le veo. Cuanto. Pero hay mucha gente que dice contra más. It's a mistake. But maybe 20-30% of the people say it. So it's a common mistake in the native language. And less people, less pencils is a very common mistake in English. It's fewer. All right. Hay menos coches de lo que antes había. There are fewer cars de lo que antes había. Richard, ¿cómo se dice como antes había? Come on. There are fewer cars than there used to be. There are fewer cars than before. That's correct too. It's easier. Very good. There are fewer cars than before. Then, Richard, why do you teach used to? Why do you say than there used to be if it's easier to say than before? Because in the real world, you'll hear native speakers say used to. It's more common to say used to than to say before. I was younger before. Antes yo era más joven. I was younger before. Nadie lo dice. I used to be younger. But it's correct to say I was younger before. Yeah. There are fewer cars than before. It's perfectly correct. But native people say usually say there are fewer cars than there used to be. There used to be more. No tengo tanto como tú. No tengo tanto como tú. I don't have as much as you do. I don't have as much as you do. El do al final puedes quitarlo. I don't have as much as you. Yeah. No tengo tantos como tú. I don't have as many as you do. Tanto como, as much as. Tantos como, as many as. No me des tanta comida. Don't give me so much food. My God, I'm going to explode. Reventar. I'm going to explode. Don't give me so much food. No me des tantos problemas. Don't give me so many problems. So much food, singular. So many problems, plural. O contable, como se dice en los libros. ¿Cuánto había? How much was there? How much was there? ¿Cuántos había? How many were there? 19. Yesterday, 19. And how many are there now? 19. The same as yesterday. How many were there last year? There were 20. All right. There used to be more pencils. Antes había más lápices. Now there aren't as many pencils as last year. All right. No había tanto. Uy, ¿cómo? No había tanto como esperaba, como yo esperaba. No había tanto como yo. There wasn't as much as I expected. Hey, was there a lot of wine in the wine cabinet? El armario del vino. Was there a lot of wine? No, there wasn't as much as I expected. There wasn't as much as I expected. Wine, incontable. Ahora, botellas de vino es contable. O son contables. Were there a lot of wine bottles? There weren't as many as I expected. There weren't as many as expected. Vino, there wasn't as much as I expected. Botellas de vino, there weren't as many. No había tantos como yo esperaba, o tantas siendo botellas como yo esperaba. There weren't as many as I expected. Había demasiado. Había demasiado. There was too much. There was too much. Había demasiados. There were too many. Yeah, there were too many. Vino había. Había demasiado. There was too much, in my opinion. I mean, Marta invited 5 people, but she bought 10 bottles of wine for only 5 people and her. That's 6 people in all. So, había demasiado vino. Había demasiado. There was too much. 10 botellas. Había demasiadas botellas. There were too many. There were too many bottles. Tengo perro, pero no tengo ningún gato. Okay. Eso sí ha cambiado el tema. I have a dog, but I don't have any cats. Claro, escucha. Tengo perro. I have a dog. Si dices I have dog, suena troglodita. How gran indio, how gran jefe, I have dog. Pero en español es corriente. No tengo coche. No, en casa no tengo perro en casa. Es una forma normal, correcta en castellano, pero en inglés no tengo un perro, no tengo un coche. I don't have a car and I don't have a dog. That's true, I don't have a car now. And I don't have a dog. Tengo perro, pero no tengo ningún gato. Claro, en español, en singular, pero escucha. I have a dog, but I don't have any cats. Porque no puedes decir ningún gato. Puedes decir, I have a dog, but I don't have a cat. Or, I have a dog, yes, but I don't have any cats. Si dices any, hay que pluralizar cats. All right. Finished. We still have time, right, Martin? We have a lot of time left. Okay. Let's go on to translation booklet, the normal translation booklet. This one. To list number, lo tengo aquí, I have it here. Es mi chuleta. This is my cheat sheet. Page 176, list number 21. Yes, perfectly halfway now. Halfway. No lo probarán si está caliente. They won't try it. They won't try it. Won't. Cierre la O. They won't try it if it's hot. ¿Así? ¿Por qué? Es un gazpacho. They won't try it if it's hot. They won't try it if it's hot. Hay muy poca gente como él. There are very few people like him. Yeah? There are very few people like him. Es increíble. No me lo puedo creer. No me lo puedo creer. No me lo puedo creer. Trabalenguas. Es increíble. It's incredible. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's interesting. If Marta tells me that she can fly, like Peter Pan, in Spanish, we say, no me lo creo. In English, we say, no le creo a ella, no la creo. I don't believe her. All right, more direct. I don't believe her. She says she can fly. Ha! I don't believe her. I mean, I don't believe it. No lo creo. When I came to Spain and was learning Spanish and said, no me lo creo, I said, ¿por qué pones no me? ¿Por qué dices no lo creo? I said, oh, that's correct too. Oh, no lo creo. Yeah, but we say no me lo creo. I don't believe it. In English, I don't believe it. All right, it's increíble. No me lo puedo creer. It's incredible. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Incredible. I don't believe it. I can't believe it. No me lo puedo creer. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. ¿Qué hará él si lo acusamos? O le acusamos con el leísmo castellano. What will he do? What will he do if we accuse him? To accuse. I'm accusing you of not making an effort. To accuse. What'll he do? What'll he do? What'll he do? What'll he do? What'll he? What will he? Si te cuesta di sin contracción. What will he do? If we accuse him, déjame eso a mí. Leave that to me. Leave that. El asunto ese de las accusations, don't worry. What will he do? It's not your problem. Leave that to me. Or leave it to me. Déjamelo a mí. Leave it to me. Deja eso, la situación. Deja eso a mí. Leave that to me. Leave that to me. Sé lo que hago. I know what I'm doing. Sé lo que estoy haciendo. Nunca decimos sé lo que hago en inglés. I know what I do. Sounds strange. I know what I'm doing, eh? Leave that to me. Leave it to me. I know what I'm doing. Sé lo que hago, eh? Yes. La conocí en un viaje a Londres. Esto es una historia verídica ahora lo que empieza. Pero no, not to me, un estudiante mío. La conocí en un viaje a Londres. I met her on a trip to London. I met her on a trip to London. ¿Qué hacías tú en un viaje a Londres? What were you doing on a trip to London? What were you doing on a trip to London? Quería mejorar mi inglés. I wanted to improve my English. I wanted to improve my English. ¿Tuviste éxito? Did you succeed? Succeed. Casi como la palabra chupar semilla. Succeed. Pero vamos, succeed. Did you succeed? Did you succeed? Aprendí muy poco. I learned very little. I learned very little. Pero estuviste allí 2 meses. But you were there for 2 months. But you were there ahí en Londres. You were there for 2 months. Los pasé con ella. I spent them with her. I spent them with her. Hablamos español todo el tiempo. Era otra española. She went to, this is true, eh? I remember the student's name was Marcial. His name was Marcial. All right. A very intelligent man. His English was not the best in the world. All right. So he went to London. And the first day, he met a Spanish girl in London for the same reason. And hit it off. They hit it off es una frase hecha. Hit it off con doble F means perfect. Bam, éxito. All right. And they spent the whole time together, speaking Spanish, of course. A love affair. All right, los pasé con ella. I spent them, esos 2 meses. I spent them with her. Hablamos español todo el tiempo. We spoke. Hablamos en el pasado. Hablábamos. We spoke Spanish the whole time. Gastaste todo tu dinero. Did you spend all your money? Doll es una muñeca, ¿no? Ah, pues sí. Pero no decía muñeca. Sí, has dicho spend all. No, did you spend all? Ah, yo entendí doll. Claro, es entendido porque he usado mi bisagra, que es la letra D. Yes. Did you spend all your money? Gastaste, dice aquí, no, gastaste todo tu dinero. Did you spend all your money? Y lo hacemos. Como un nativo lo hace siempre, 100% de las veces. Did you spend all your money? Did you spend all your money? Did you spend all? Did you spend all your money? Mucho más de lo que tú crees. Much more than you think. Much more than you think. Dicen que eres bastante rico. They say you're pretty rich. They say you're quite rich. Quite, escrito quite o pretty como bonito. Que aquí sí significa bastante, pero aquí dice quite. They say you're quite rich. No te fíes de todo lo que oyes. Don't trust. No te fíes de todo lo que oyes. Don't trust everything you hear. No? Fía, pero solo en Dios y en Santa María. Ok. Desconfianza, aseguranza. ¿Eh? De todo lo que oyes, de todo lo que sea, la mirada no creas, algo así. Yeah. El refranero español aconseja desconfianza. Que se entiende si estudias la historia de España, pero en el siglo XXI, I don't agree. Desconfianza, aseguranza, nada. Fía, pero solo en Dios en Santa María, no. Te harán faenas, eso sí. A mí me han hecho muchas faenas. En una vida larga y exitosa te va a pasar de todo, bien y mal, pero es una curva en alza siempre con altibajos como la curva bursátil. All right, no te fíes de todo lo que oyes. Don't trust or don't believe. Don't trust everything you hear. O sea, dicen que eres bastante rico. They say you're quite rich. No te fíes de todo lo que oyes. Don't trust everything you hear. Pero tienen razón, ¿no? But they're right, aren't they? Excuse me. But they're right, aren't they? No entiendo. But they're right, aren't they? Tradúcemelo al cristiano. But they are right, aren't they? They are right. Tienen razón. Están en la razón. They're right, aren't they? You're right, aren't you? I'm right, am I not? They're right, aren't they? But they're right, aren't they? Quizás sí, quizás no. Maybe they are, and maybe they aren't. Maybe they are, and maybe they're not. Yes. Alguien dejó algo en alguna parte. Mira, esto es gramática pura. Alguien dejó algo en alguna parte. Someone left something somewhere. Sé que alguien dejó algo en alguna parte, pero no me acuerdo qué ni dónde. Somebody left something somewhere. Memorize this sentence. Memorize, to practice la M. Closing your mouth with the M. Someone, moi, un beso, moi. Someone left something. If you don't close your mouth, estás diciendo cosa del sol. Something. Someone left something somewhere. If you don't close your mouth with somewhere, es sol, ¿dónde? Somewhere. Somewhere. Someone left something somewhere. Nadie dejó nada en ninguna parte. No one left anything anywhere. Fíjate, toma. Yeah. No one left anything anywhere. Nobody left anything anywhere. Claro. En español, para negar, solo puede haber un único agente negador en una frase. En español, aquí hay tres palabras negativas. Nadie dijo nada en ninguna parte. Okay, en inglés solo puede haber nobody left anything anywhere. Nobody left anything anywhere. All right. Se acabó la fiesta. The party's over. The party's over. Yes. Apague y vámonos. The party's over. The party's over. Eso lo diré I'll say that in class number 600 with confetti, and Marta will come. Yeah, but you saw Marta the other day in class. You saw Marta the other day, right? Marta was here on the table, remember? En su forma duendecilla de los bosques. All right. Marta was here. You remember Marta? Yeah, you were here. I found Marta in the cup. What are you doing there, Marta? And so I showed you saw Marta. So you have seen Marta. Okay. Se acabó la fiesta. The party's over. Las cosas nunca son fáciles. Es curioso en español se acabó la fiesta. Yo diría se acaba la fiesta. La fiesta se acaba, lo siento. Ya es hora de parar. The party's over, my friend, the party's over. Las cosas nunca son tan fáciles como parecen. Mentira, ¿eh? Pero things are never as easy as they seem. Things, las cosas en general. Things are never as easy as they seem. I don't agree with that sentence usually. All right. Fue tan malo que me marché. Okay. La película. Fue tan mala que me marché. It was so bad that I left. Really? Yeah. It was so bad that I left. Why did you leave? Because the movie was awful, terrible, horrible. It was so bad that I left. How much time, Marta? How much time do we have left? Not much. Not much, but in any case. Vocabulary list number 12, page 98, right? Yes, page 98. Atractivo, appeal. Appeal? Yeah. Attractive. Ante la duda, attractive. It's easy. Pero cuando dice, por ejemplo, el atractivo sexual, se dice sex appeal. You know, sex appeal. Tiene mucho sex appeal. Se dice aquí. Appeal es apelar a tu sensibilidad. Por eso se dice appeal. Appeal es apelar. De hecho, una apelación judicial, un recurso, is an appeal. Voy a apelar, voy a recurrir a esta sentencia. I'm going to appeal. All right? Ahora bien, appealing means atractivo. It's very appealing. Yeah. The books are very appealing. They're very attractive. Sex appeal. All right. Sex appeal. So atractivo puede ser es attractive or appeal. Marca, brand. Una marca de bolígrafo. The brand. The brand. Brand awareness. Brand. Brand. Vaughan. Brand. Yes. A brand of guitar. There are a lot of brands. I can't say brands on the air. All right. Preocupado? Concerned. I'm concerned about the future? No, not really. I'm not worried. Worried, os he dicho muchas veces, worried is preocupación con ansiedad. Te lo pasas poco mal. Concerned es una preocupación necesaria, sana, para que el mundo gire bien. Concerned. I'm concerned about tengo una sana preocupación por la educación de mis nietas, my granddaughters. I don't have any grandsons. So I'm concerned about that. I don't worry. I'm not worried. But it's a concern. It's an ongoing concern. Dañado is damaged. Damaged. Yes. It's damaged. No. It's broken. It doesn't work. Hello, hello. Strangers in the night. But it's not damaged. Damaged is que sufre desperfectos y daños. It's not damaged. I love the word desperfectos in Spanish. Yes. Faltas de perfección. Okay, fine. It's an interesting word. I love that word. Dañado is damaged. Económico is economic. 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 Existe economical con A-L. But economical means cheap, inexpensive. Economical means para economizar, ahorrar dinero. Estamos buscando un coche económico. I'm looking for an economical car. España tiene problemas económicos. Spain has economic problems. If you say Spain has economical problems, it means España tiene problemas poco caros o baratos. Spain has economic problems. Every country has economic problems. But not you and me. We have English problems. I'll see you in the next class.